If you are still pumping in low content books on Amazon as a self publisher on Amazon KDP, this is a wake up call. It is a wake up call because here I'm going to explain the reasons why you should focus more on evergreen high content books. I said evergreen high content books. Let's get into it. The first reason why you should focus on evergreen high content book is because it has less competition. Yes, the competition in high content books are low. All right? Because it's something difficult to create. It tends to have low number of people creating it. All right? When compared to low content books, it's easy to create. And that is why somebody can create, one person can create over five low content books in a day. And at the end of the month, he sells none. You see, so when you focus more on high content books, the competitions there is less and you make your money. Number two is it has more returns. Yes, in terms of royalty. You can make a sale of high content book and have royalty of $4 and above. Sometimes five. I have a high content books that brings in $6 royalty per sale. So that's another thing you need to consider to focus more on high content books that gives you more royalties in return. I'm not the one that you sell, you struggle to make $1 from the royalty given to you by Amazon. So think about that and know that there is more when you publish high content books when compared to low content books. Number three point is that it gives you lasting royalties. Yes, if you have been on Amazon for maybe like 2 years now, you will notice that when a book is newly published, it's being pushed to one of the first pages of Amazon search engine when people search for that particular title. In fact, for the first 3 to 4 months, when people search for keywords containing that title, it will be pushed. The algorithm shows them first, all right? Among the others that are performing well in that same title, all right? But as time goes on, then the relevance, the ranking will start dropping if it's not making much sales. All right. As from 5 months, fifth month, sixth month, seventh month up, when people search for that particular title, they will show books that are newly published in that title and those that have made a lot of sales. That's how Amazon algorithm works. All right. But when it is a high content books, if that book is high content title, time will come when Amazon will show it again because it is high content. So it's going to bring you lasting royalty. Yes, irrespective of when it was published. So far, it's doing well in terms of sales, bestsellers rank. Amazon once in a while breaks it up. All right. I have a typical example. I have a book I published in 2020. It's a high content book that solved problem for people. Till date, in fact, as I'm talking to you, today's date is what? 10th of December 2024. This is a book published in 2020. The book has already generated royalty of over $50. Book published in 2020. Still doing that. Why is it doing that? It's doing that because it is high content and it is evergreen. It is evergreen because what is in that book we apply this year, still applies next year, still applies in the next 5 years. So it's gonna bring you a lasting money into your bank account. So consider this when you're creating book. Don't just rush there and dish out low quality standard and you expect something good. Once the competition is high, once it's substandard, once it's low content or no content, it will fade out with time because of competition. All right. Okay. Another thing Well, let's say another reason why you should focus more on evergreen high content books is because it will train you on how to write professional books. Yes, when you produce high content books over and over again, maybe a book of 80 pages or all right, 150 pages, before you know, there will be a point you get to because I've been writing books that of high pages. There'll be a point you get to. It's time to write professional books, maybe books that are into 600 pages, 500 pages. At a point, you may even go into 1,000 pages. And tell me why that kind of book will not make you money. So far, it's something people want to read. It's something people are searching for. You see, the thing is this, currently as I'm talking to you, I have a book I have finished writing. That book is about 620 pages. And for the past 2 weeks now, I have been editing the book. All right. At the point I feel like, gosh, this is taking my time. I think I'm getting tired. Why will I not be able to produce, edit this book fast and then push it to Amazon to start selling? But that voice will talk to me. Say, listen, you have tried this before. I've done a book of over 500 pages before. And you know what you got in return. As I'm talking to you, that book is still bringing money. Then the one I did about in 2021. You said, calm down, take your time, do your editing, even if it takes you 2 months or a month to finish the editing. What's important is that the return is going to be massive. All right, that's the beautiful thing about this. But if we have been focusing on low content, we wouldn't be able to have that mind to produce a book of up to that number of pages. But when you write high content, it will train you for more professional books. As I'm talking to you, even if it takes me to January to finish the editing of this book, I'm sure that is going to sell. Because instead of people buyers coming to buy books of different segments, that book is a bundle. It contains many in one. Okay, let me make it practical for you. Take for example, you have a book on Android phone repair. All right. And another author has a book on technical repairs. And in that technical repairs, in the description, he highlights the key points: repair of Android phone, all right, repair of iPhone, repair of cars, repair of sound system, repair of television. This is one in many. So if somebody searches for repair of Android phone and your own book shows up alongside his own, you see that he may be tempted to pick your own that talks about Android, iPhone, repair of television, repair of refrigerator, and so many other technical repairs because it contains one in many. And you know what will happen? When he buys your book, you make more money because when you write evergreen high content books that are so massive, your royalty will be more because you know what you put in to produce that book. So when you're typing in the royalty, the price, it has to be up to meet up the stress and the effort you put in the book. All right, to meet up with the effort you put in the book. So publishing such book, high content, evergreen, we train you to write more professional books in future. So try it if you have not tried it before. Okay. And lastly, why you should focus on more on high content books that are evergreen is uniqueness. Yes, there is this kind of uniqueness that comes with high content books because it's made by you, it's in your own way, it's in your own brand. Imagine having a lot of high content books built around one single pen name because you're unique in that aspect. People buy one and buy many at the same time. So these are my few points on why you should focus more on high content books because it will help you in a lot of ways. If you find this content helpful, consider subscribing to this channel. All right. Here we cover a lot on technology, which cuts across so many areas, including how to use some software, how to use iPhone and Android, as well as computer. All right. We talk about self-publishing, as I said before. This is what this video is all about, and also YouTube education. So if you're interested in these content types, consider subscribing. Okay? Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you need more, something more, and hit the like button, the one that points up like this, so that YouTube will recommend this content to more people. Watch this video here to learn more on the tips to succeed in self-publishing on Amazon KDP. Thank you and see you some other time.